Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going on towards forever with the Eternals, IKARIS and Druig from Marvel Legends. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Marvel Legends series Eternals Marvel's IKARIS, looking really cool in packaging, with the top being the Eternals logo, the bottom being a bunch of legalese, and on the sides there a picture of IKARIS looking cool over here, as well as legalese, the rest of the wave, and a brief bio about how good this guy is. Now let's open him up and see what's inside. Having not yet seen the movie, I cannot comment on the accuracy of this figure, but I think the head sculpt looks pretty good. There are a couple weird QC nicks on the forehead as well as on the side over here as far as paint goes. The hair looks nice as well, sculpted, really good on that I think. And the mustache and beard are laughable, not really that great at all honestly, and the eyes look pretty okay with the eyebrows too. And the head can swivel all the way around as well as go back and forth, not really that far side to side, pretty okay, it's alright. All the Eternals have this similar kind of body where it looks like clockwork, steampunk, cosmic gear things, and it's cool. It's almost Egyptian in a way. I do like how a lot of it's carved, a lot of it isn't really marbled, and it's very nicely done. The paint is really well applied here. Awesome. There's even some on the back looking very nice, and all in all, a good sculpt as well as paint for the body and arms. He comes with fists too. Very well done. And you do get back this far, forward this far, you get a side to side over here, all the way around pretty much. You get swiveled too, and it doesn't really chip or mess up the paint, I don't think. And for the arms, you do get up this far and then down, then all the way around. You get a swivel over here as well as double jointed pinless stack elbows over there, and a swivel as well as a hinge going up and down for the hand, and the same on the other side pretty much, but mirrored. The skirt piece he has looks really nice and has cuts on the sides as well as plating on the back, looking great. I like how it looks a lot. And the legs are mostly that kind of darkish bluish shininess, except for these pieces over here that are painted, and that's about it. And the legs go out really far very nicely with those cuts in there. I like that a lot, as well as up, not really that far, and back pretty okay, all the way back, very nice. And you do get a swivel over here, and no swivel down here sadly, but kind of a break over there, then down, then up, and then a pivot and toupee goes up on the feet, and the same on the other side, but mirrored for the leg. And the alternate head sculpt he has is pretty much the same, except the paint is way better for the beard, as well as the mustache and the forehead. And I never clocked it, but he does have a streak of gray at the front of his hair. Not so much on this one, but more on this one over here. And the sculpt otherwise is pretty much the same, except he has these eyes that are like really piercing and looking really cool. I love this effect, and it's really nicely done. I can only assume it's a cool eye effect, but maybe also eye beams. Having not seen the movie, I cannot say though. And you do get back this far, forward this far, you do get a pivot over here as well as a swivel all the way around. Good head sculpt. And he also comes with these weird waxy looking hands, these alternate hands that aren't really that great at all. They're kind of loose on the swivel and too tight on the hinge. It's a real shame they look like this, because they could be better, but I'm not sure what happened with this. Maybe they spent too much budget on the body? I don't know. But the Eternals have gone mad right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here's the box for the Legends series Marvel Eternals Druig, looking really cool over here, honestly. On the top we have the Eternals logo right over here, on the bottom we have a bunch of legalese and barcodes. On one side we have Druig in red and black, really cool. On the other side, same thing. And on the back we have a bunch of legalese over here, as well as the rest of the figures in the wave over here, looking really cool, as well as a brief bio up here. Now let's take a look at Druig and see what's inside. Druig's face sculpt doesn't really look that great. The eyes are mismatched on mine. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing, but if it is, let me know in the comments below. The eyebrows look oddly painted. The freckles, if they are on there, at least look pretty nice. If there are freckles, I don't know this character. The mouth looks fine. The ears look pretty good. The hair looks a little bit offset. Could be pushed down a bit more. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. And this head does have all the way around articulation, as well as up this far, pretty good, better than IKARIS. Down this far, pretty good, better than IKARIS. Side to side, better than IKARIS. All the way around, pretty good articulation, with an awkward head sculpt at least. The body looks really cool. Red and black is always a good combo, especially for villains, and this looks really nice. They did kind of mess up over here, I think. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot missing compared to IKARIS, and that's kind of a shame. The shoulder pads do look really cool too, and that's where a lot of the paint budget went, I guess. There are some smudges over here, and it does look nice over here, but articulation is kind of loosey-goosey, and the paint's a little bit thick on the middle too. The arms look nice, at least with the paint pretty good, at least, except over here, and then, yeah, it's good over here. What a shame. And he does come with outstretched hands, fitting for a guy that does mental attacks with kind of like, you know, weird mental attack hands. And the body does swivel, it does sacrifice the paint and sculpt kind of being looking nice, so yeah, just beware of that. You get back this far, forward this far, side to side, all the way around, swivel, it's nice. And for the arms, you get up this far with this going into the cavity. It doesn't really scratch, I don't think. Good. All the way around pretty much for that, working out nicely, with a swivel over here, as well as a double hinge pinless tech elbow over there, going up really far and down, and then you get a swivel over here with a up and down over here, and the same on the other side, but mirrored. The other side, if you try to push it in, does kind of get chewed up, and it's awkward and horrible and might break. Did I actually just break this? I don't know. I'm hoping not. I've actually kind of forced it into here. Hopefully it kind of heals or works, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it pushing it all the way down and all the way out. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. This skirt piece has a way different texture to the rest of the body, and the paint is horrible here. Look at that! I got this on BBTS for clearance like a year ago or so, and yeah, I kind of want my money back, honestly. Really bad. Bad, Hasbro. Bad. It's okay over here, but just awful over there. How do they mess up that bad? Yeah, what a bummer on the paint on this. It could have been much better. Going downward more, it looks pretty nice. There are some splits in the cloak for movement of the legs, and the back is barely painted. I'll take this over bad paint any day. And lifting the cloak for a reveal, these are basically the same legs as IKARIS, so yeah, kind of a bummer of a guy. And for articulation, you can go out pretty far, exposing the legs, and yeah, that's definitely IKARIS's legs. Going out even farther, not that much. Wide birthing hips, though. You can also go up this far, not that great, and then back, not really that far. He just disappears into the cloak over here. You also get a swivel at the top over here and a double hinge knee pinless tech going up this far over there. And you also get a down really far and then up really far on that, and then a pivot over here with two pegos about on the feet, and the same on the other side but mirrored leg-wise. For accessories, he comes with a pair of fists, but I really would have loved an alternate head to come with him. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. No real power set here. What a bummer. And the fists do swivel as well as hinge on both sides. They work out pretty nice, but really, power set things and shiny things would be great. Translucent too. Maybe he uses his powers like this, I don't know, but also, this is stupid. Why is this there and why is that there? Bad, Hasbro. Bad! Both IKARIS and Druig stand at about, I would say, 6¼ inches taller, so for both. Next to the Jakks-Pacific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Jazzwares Pikachu, the Jakks-Pacific Movie Shadow the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft Movie Jack Black Steve, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, the SH Figuarts Yoshi, and the Lego Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa-Tahu. Overall, they're not the worst things ever. IKARIS looks really cool. I love the body sculpt as well as the gold on him, but the face and hands really look pale and not that well painted. And Druig is kind of a mess. The articulation isn't that great underneath the skirt. The skirt is painted horribly, and the rest of the figure is alright, but both faces aren't that great at all. The only good face is the one covered up by a bunch of electricities, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer on the face sculpts for these. So if you're a fan of Marvel Legends, the Eternals, or IKARIS and Druig, but nobody is, honestly, I wouldn't recommend these. They look cool and would probably be good with other heads and hands, but yeah, just the offerings here aren't really as good as they could be. But make no mistake, these Eternals are beyond good and evil. So which figure here is your favorite, IKARIS or Druig? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.